done some porn movies.
Yeah, I knew this was coming up.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. When I was 18 years, damn, this was 20 fucking years ago. When I was 18 years old, I dated a girl who was in the business, and I lived with her and her kid, and I was in way over my head, man. I was working at a potato sack factory in Oakland, driving a forklift, and I meet this bad girl, and meaning sexy and bad news. I dropped everything. I moved down to LA with her and her kid. The kid's calling me daddy, this 3-year-old kid. I'm 18. Next thing you know, we got rent to pay. She's doing dirty magazines, this, that, and the third. She's like, you need to help me pay the rent. At this point, I'm a bus boy in LA making $8 an hour. Mm-hmm. Rock and roll, rock out with your cock out. I fucking went there and did that shit. And I remember it was just enough to pay the rent at the time, and I was just like, damn, man, this is crazy, because I never thought I'd be in show business later. I'm like, what the fuck? No one's ever gonna see. Who gives a shit? I was just living in the moment. Looking back, it was, in hindsight being 2020, it wasn't the best move. But hey, look, everything happens for a reason. I'm here now. I never hurt nobody else. It was just like me, and it wasn't like nothing except me and my chick at the time, who was just this dirty girl, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of misconceptions about it, but that right there is just exactly how it went down.
Well, so you were doing solo masturbation pornos?
Yeah. I just did a couple, and it was just like within a 1-week period to pay the rent, because I was about to be homeless with my girl and her kid. Right. Like we were about to be out on the streets. I had nothing. So it was kind of like my back was against the wall. And again, I'm not a thug, man. I could have been resorting to dealing drugs, robbing someone. I did what I had to do at the time to survive. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. And I didn't hurt nobody else except myself, so I own it. That's on me. And it'll be with me for the rest of my life. And I think people have this misconception about me, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's what it was.
You only did solo stuff?
Yeah.
Why not do stuff with your girl?
Because it was, it just never presented itself. She was just like, yo, look, X amount of money, you're going to go do this. I got it set up, because that's what she did. She did like solo stuff.
Oh.
She did stuff with other girls. And she was like, this is all you got to do, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh, I do that twice a day anyway. Shit, let's go. I could get paid to rub one out. Motherfucker, I do that twice a day still. Who gives a fuck? So I was like, the act itself wasn't that crazy, but just it was obviously not the move. But it wasn't like I was doing some crazy shit like fucking shoving my dick in a donkey. I was just doing some shit that every man out there's done in their life. I don't give a fuck who you are. Stop lying, you've done it. But I just made the mistake of doing it. It's like the whole world kicked in the door in high school and someone jacking off in the fucking stall. You know what I mean? Like I remember in high school, some kid got caught jacking off. He was ruined. Right. The same shit happened to me on a much larger scale. That's the way I look at it. But
you actually won an award?
Nah,
that's all bullshit.
Yeah, there's so much exaggerations of it. There's so much bullshit. It was never even like it's been blown out of proportion so much. But hey man, look, it's what it is. Can't lie, can't hide from it. Yeah. Rock out with your cock out, man. That's why I guess I became a fucking dirty rapper and a fucking comedic actor, because after you do that shit, you're fearless. Like what else? I got no skeletons in my closet now. You know what I mean? I don't got to worry about nothing. My shit's cleared. Some people got some shit that they're like, damn, I hope that don't come out one day. At least I got that out the way. You know what I mean?
What was your name when you were performing?
Oh man, they gave me they named some shit like Sebastian or some shit. I don't even.
Okay, so that wasn't even your idea.
Nah. That was not my idea. I would have came up with something dope like Rocco Caco or some fucking dope name. You know what I mean? Dirt Nasty or some shit.
Well, I mean, I looked it up, and it said that you did it a few different times, or was it just one tape that came out?
It was 2 different times. Okay. And, I just try to shun myself from it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Like people are like, be haters and tweet a link or some shit. I'm just like, block, leave me the fuck alone. Yo, it was 20 years ago. The mistakes people made when they were 18? Right. It could have been a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? I had friends that my age who were doing shit. They're still in jail. Like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. But a lot of people are very judgmental, and a lot of people, it's easy to like point the finger and laugh, but you know what, man? It's like, whatever, it's what it is.